Are you someone who dreams of reaching millionaire status? If so, you're in the right place. The aspiration to become wealthy isn't just a fantasy, it's entirely within your reach. And this book serves as your roadmap to making it a reality. Becoming a millionaire isn't about luck or being born into privilege. It's about embracing the habits that lead to success. Consider this. Many of the world's most successful individuals started with nothing. They faced obstacles, lacked specialized skills, and weren't born into wealthy families. Yet, they still managed to achieve greatness. How did they do it? By learning and consistently applying the habits that foster success. In this summary, you'll discover those very habits. Regardless of who you are, where you come from, or your current situation, you can achieve your dreams by following in the footsteps of these successful people. This summary will introduce you to powerful habits that can transform your life and help you attain the financial freedom you've always desired. So get ready to take notes and start incorporating these habits into your daily routine. Stay to the end of the summary. You'll have the tools to realize your dreams. Your actions define you, and your current situation results from past decisions. Success depends on your actions, choices, and decisions. The only limits are those you impose on yourself. To take charge of your success, focus on your thoughts, words, and actions, which can be worked on today. Your habits govern a remarkable 95% of your daily activities. Successful people practice successful habits every day, and that's what distinguishes them from others. You can start doing the same by adopting these habits. Remember, breaking free from bad habits and cultivating good ones is possible. Take inspiration from George Washington, the first president of the United States. As a teenager, he read The Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior. He copied all 110 rules from the book into a small notebook and read them daily, practicing each one. This helped him develop good habits, and by the time he entered politics, these behaviors had become second nature to him. By consistently practicing and repeating good habits, you'll eventually do them automatically, setting you on the path to success like those you admire. Where do your habits originate? The human brain is a complex network, housing approximately 20 billion neurons, each linked to about 20,000 others. Yet, we only tap into a small fraction of these neurons in our daily lives. Just imagine the incredible potential of your brain that remains largely unused. Successful individuals harness this potential to its fullest, and you can do the same. It's time to abandon laziness, mediocrity, and negativity. Even now, you have the power to bring about the changes you desire in your life. What kinds of thoughts dominate your mind? What do you think about most often? It's important to realize that your thoughts can shape your destiny. You attract what you focus on. For example, opportunities to earn money will appear if you consistently think about money and success. Conversely, if someone constantly worries about accidents or illness or feels anxious, these adverse outcomes are more likely to manifest in their life. This is why it's crucial to maintain a positive mindset. By controlling your thoughts and eliminating negativity, your mind will, with practice, naturally gravitate towards positive things, making you feel happier and more successful. The author, Tracy, shares his journey to success in this book. Raised in a very low-income family, Brian's father struggled to maintain a steady job, which forced Brian to start working at the age of 10. He took on various small jobs around his neighborhood, such as mowing lawns, raking leaves, and delivering newspapers to cover his expenses for meals and clothing. As a teenager, Brian worked as a dishwasher in a small hotel, and felt lucky to have any work. Through these experiences, Brian learned the value of money at a young age, leading him to drop out of high school to focus on earning. He worked in factories, construction sites, and large farms. At 20, Brian began working as a door-to-door salesman, selling various products to homes and offices. His livelihood depended on his daily sales. One night, as he rested in his boarding house, he wondered why some salesmen were highly successful, while others struggled to make any sales. The following day, Brian made a decision that would change his life forever. He started learning and applying the habits of successful people. He gathered the courage to ask a successful sales agent in his company for advice, asking, "What technique do you use that makes people always buy from you?" The agent shared his secret, and Brian tried it with his customers. Soon, his sales began to soar. Brian's sales skills improved through book sales, seminars, and lectures, leading to promotion and sharing knowledge with his team, emphasizing goal-oriented decision-making. Let's look at an example to demonstrate your thoughts' power. Imagine you set a goal to earn $50,000 in a year. You focus all your energy on achieving that target, pushing yourself to be more productive, regardless of the challenges at work or the state of the economy. You are determined to hit that $50,000 mark. Now, what if you set a goal to earn $100,000? You would do whatever it takes to reach that amount. Even if you lost your job, you would find another job or start your own business, because your mind is fixed on earning that $100,000 no matter what. Just think how incredible your life could be if you aimed even higher. Consider your most prominent dream and turn it into your goal. Focus exclusively on how you will achieve it. This is the essence of the success mindset. One of the most critical habits for success is self-discipline. This habit drives you to do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Just as muscles strengthen with regular exercise, the habit of self-discipline becomes stronger with consistent practice. The more self-discipline you develop, the better your life will be. When it comes to the habits of people who become millionaires, one key action is to do everything possible in their careers to maximize their earnings. If you consistently follow good habits, you are on your way to becoming a millionaire. People with a positive mindset find themselves surrounded by countless opportunities for success. In 1990, there were only about 5,000 millionaires in America. By 2000, that number had skyrocketed to 5 million, including many multimillionaires and even billionaires. The most important thing to recognize is that these people didn't inherit their wealth. They built it from scratch. They came from diverse backgrounds. Some were well educated, while others had only primary education. Among them were adopted individuals or immigrants who came to America hoping to find work. Despite facing numerous challenges, including language barriers, they dramatically improved their lives and achieved great success. The key to their success was consistently practicing good habits, not just occasionally, but repeatedly, until they eventually succeeded. One good habit that you can adopt today is saving. Experts agree that humans are creatures of habit, meaning we adapt to the conditions we create for ourselves. For instance, if you save just 1% of your salary each month, you'll quickly adapt to living on the remaining 99% without much difficulty. So, if your monthly salary is $2,000, save 20%. Set aside $400 and manage your expenses with the remaining $1,600. Open a savings account or use a piggy bank and regularly deposit your savings. Once you save, treat that money as untouchable. Don't factor it into your budget, no matter what. After a few months, you'll find that living on $1,600 is quite manageable, and you might even challenge yourself to save more, gradually increasing your savings to $200 per month. Imagine that after 2 years, you'll have $4,800 in savings. At that point, you can proudly declare you are on the path to financial independence. The habits that lead to higher pay and faster promotions. Henry Ford once said that to achieve success in life, it's vital to identify your true calling and pursue it wholeheartedly. When you love what you do, you'll naturally earn more and advance more quickly in your career. It's a straightforward formula. This mindset will also help you evaluate whether the work you're currently doing or your career path is indeed the right one for you. Viktor Frankl, the author of Man's Search for Meaning, categorized jobs into 4 types. The first type is a job that's difficult to learn and challenging to do, such as bookkeeping or accounting. No matter how much effort you put in, you won't find this type of work fulfilling if you don't have a passion for numbers or record keeping. The second type of job is challenging to learn, but becomes easy to perform once you've mastered it, like flying an airplane or software programming. These roles require technical skills and can be demanding at first, but with practice, they become almost second nature. The third type of job is easy to learn, but physically demanding, such as chopping wood or digging ditches. Physical strength and endurance are essential. Otherwise, these tasks can be challenging. The fourth type of job is easy to learn and do. Understanding these categories helps identify a job that aligns with your natural abilities and preferences. The ideal job allows you to excel and produce your best work, as everyone has unique talents and can turn these activities into income. Brian Tracy, the author, cultivated a habit that accelerated his career progression and increased his earnings, taking on more responsibilities. Brian began his career in a low-level position at a large company, working out of a small cubicle. However, he wasn't content with this role. He strongly desired more. He approached his manager and expressed his interest in taking on additional responsibilities. Brian quickly grew bored with routine tasks and sought out more challenging work. His manager, noticing Brian's persistence, eventually said he would consider it. Over the next few days, Brian reminded his manager of his request. Then one day, the manager offered him a task outside his usual job description. Without hesitation, Brian accepted the assignment and delivered exceptional results. Pleased with his work, the manager began entrusting Brian with more challenging projects. As Brian consistently delivered outstanding results, he earned his manager's trust. Eventually, the manager received a significant project and asked Brian if he wanted to take charge. Despite having no prior experience with such an enormous task, Brian confidently accepted and gave it his all, delivering an excellent performance. From that point forward, major projects kept landing on Brian's desk. Brian was promoted within just a year, thanks to his habit of embracing more responsibility. Now, he oversaw 3 teams, worked from a spacious office with a stunning view, and his income had doubled, even tripled. Brian had become the go-to person in his company, which allowed him to afford a large house and the car of his dreams. This habit of taking on additional responsibilities was the key to his rapid and remarkable success. Habits of top business leaders. Clarity is a fundamental habit that you should cultivate in your business endeavors. It's essential to have a crystal clear understanding of your mission or purpose. What exactly do you want to achieve? What value do you intend to provide to your customers? How much profit are you aiming to generate from your business? When your goals are clear, you can make informed and effective decisions. For instance, the mission of AT&T is to bring telephone service to every American. This mission has guided the company for over a century and is the cornerstone of its success. In your own business, you might set a goal. Provide the best products and services to our customers, aiming to increase profits by approximately 15% each year. When your mind is clear about the profit you want to achieve and the timeline, you'll stay focused and avoid distractions. Habits of personal effectiveness. A high income, a satisfying career, good health, and a loving family with whom you can spend ample leisure time are within your reach. You don't have to sacrifice one area of your life to succeed in another. Influential individuals adopt habits that enable them to thrive in every aspect of their lives, ensuring their professional and personal lives are equally fulfilling. Consider Joanne, Brian Tracy's advanced coaching and mentoring program participant. Brian assured Joanne, as he does all his clients, that she could double her income while doubling her life enjoyment. At first, Joanne was skeptical. She couldn't believe her income could increase if she spent more time at home rather than working. Joanne worked at a financial company, clocking in 12-hour days from Monday to Saturday. This left her with little time for her 2 children and husband, and she constantly felt overwhelmed. Her biggest challenge was figuring out how to resolve this situation. When Joanne discussed her dilemma with Brian, he first asked her to list the tasks she needed to complete within a month. Her list included 16 tasks. Brian then asked, which of these tasks, if you focused on it all day, would bring the greatest benefit to your company? Joanne identified one crucial task. Brian then asked her to pinpoint tasks number 2 and 3. She highlighted the 3 most important tasks on her list. Brian explained that these 3 tasks accounted for 90% of her responsibilities without glancing at the list. This meant the remaining 13 tasks, or 10% of her work, were relatively insignificant. However, Joanne had been giving them undue attention, which prevented her from enjoying her family life. These were tasks she could easily delegate to others. Joanne realized that Brian was right. She then approached her boss and explained how focusing primarily on those 3 critical tasks could yield far more effective results for the company. Joanne's boss agreed with her new approach, and soon she began delivering even better results at work. She excelled in completing all 3 critical tasks. 2 months later, her work hours changed to a standard 8-hour day, Monday through Friday. Brian's promise came true. Joanne's income doubled, and she now enjoys more time with her family. She spends quality time with her children and husband, which brings her immense peace and satisfaction. Habits for building strong relationships. 3 powerful habits can significantly enhance all your relationships. The first is acceptance, learning to embrace others as they are. This is especially crucial in relationships with your parents, spouse, and children. Instead of trying to change them, accept their strengths and weaknesses and love them unconditionally for who they are. True love means appreciating the whole person's positive traits and flaws. A simple way to show acceptance is by smiling. When you see the important people in your life, greet them with a smile, letting them know you are genuinely happy to see them. Gratitude is also vital for healthy relationships. Remember to express thanks to your family and friends regularly. Be grateful daily for your health, job, food, and safety. Thank your partner for their care, and acknowledge your children when they complete their homework. Show appreciation to everyone who helps you in any way. The third habit is giving compliments. Complimenting others makes them feel good and motivates them to perform even better. It's like a boomerang. When you send positive energy, it returns to you. Praise others for their hard work or unique qualities. If someone is diligent or punctual, tell them you notice and appreciate it. If you admire someone's car or clothes, don't hesitate to compliment them. Compliments create comfort and ease in relationships, making them easier to maintain. However, always ensure your compliments are sincere. Let the other person feel your praise is genuine. Once you make this a habit, you'll feel positive daily. Habits for health and well-being. Do you want to be slim? Who doesn't desire a healthy, fit body free from illnesses? Everyone dreams of having a body that is strong and resilient. Tracy offers straightforward advice. Avoid the 3 white poisons: sugar, salt, and white flour. John, who works in an office in Florida, is a big fan of Tracy. One day, he wrote a letter to Brian, sharing how he had listened to his audio lectures for years. By applying all of Brian's advice, John experienced significant improvements in his life, rising from poverty to becoming a wealthy man. After 10 years of hard work, he became a top manager in his company. However, he still struggled with one issue. He was overweight. Despite trying various diets, nothing seemed to work. Then, John heard about the 3 white poisons in one of Brian's audio lectures. He researched them and began following the advice strictly. In just 3 months, John lost 20 pounds. Now, he is slimmer, more energetic, and his self-esteem is higher than ever. Eliminating sugar, salt, and white flour from his diet significantly improved John's fitness journey. To achieve a fit body, avoid processed, fast, and junk foods, eat whole grains, and include vegetables, fruits, beans, and lentils. A healthy diet prevents over half of health issues and protects against diseases like heart attacks, obesity, and cancer. Habits of character and leadership. How would you like to be remembered? How people think and speak about you after you're gone depends on the character you build today. To ensure a positive legacy, it's crucial to focus on your behavior now. Help others as much as you can and build meaningful relationships. Alfred Nobel, the founder of the Nobel Prize, had a life-altering experience that shaped his legacy. Years ago, something unexpected happened to Alfred that completely changed his outlook on life. His brother passed away, and a Stockholm newspaper mistakenly published an obituary for Alfred instead of his brother. The obituary identified Alfred Nobel as the inventor of dynamite, the man responsible for creating gunpowder, which had led to wars and countless deaths. This mistake was a wake-up call for Alfred. He realized that if he didn't change his ways, he would be remembered only as someone responsible for the deaths of thousands. Alfred didn't want to be remembered as a villain, so from that day forward, he focused on doing good deeds to ensure that people would remember him for his positive contributions. Alfred amassed a great fortune throughout his successful career, but having no children to inherit his wealth, he established the Nobel Prize. Today, the Nobel Prize is awarded annually to individuals who have significantly contributed to world peace, literature, or science. Winning a Nobel Prize brings monetary rewards and immense respect and recognition. Alfred Nobel's legacy is celebrated worldwide due to a newspaper mistake. Reading biographies of successful people offers lessons on character enhancement and field expertise. Cultivating reading habits can lead to positive changes and success, such as becoming a millionaire. Conclusion. This book explores the power of thoughts and habits in shaping life. focusing on habits that can help you become a millionaire. Successful people have financial success, good health, a loving family, strong friendships, and a fulfilling career. Practicing these habits brings them one step closer to achieving their dream. Thank you for listening to this summary of Million Dollar Habits by Tracy. We hope you found valuable insights and practical tips to help you on your journey to success. Remember, the path to becoming a millionaire isn't just about financial wealth. It's about building habits that enrich every aspect of your life, from your health to your relationships to your career. If you enjoyed this summary, please consider subscribing to our channel for more audiobook summaries that can inspire and guide you. Don't forget to like the video and share it with others who might benefit from these insights. And as always, keep practicing those million-dollar habits. Every small step you take brings you closer to achieving your dreams. Thank you for being part of our community, and we look forward to sharing more with you soon. Until next time, keep striving for success and living your best life.